Ah,
వీడు ఫోన్ చేస్తున్నాను.
Thank you so much for joining the workshop. I hope all are doing well. Let us have a brief intro about the Bhavanam C2C. And before that, I request everyone to keep your mic in mute. I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, we can able to see your screen.
Okay, thank you so much. So,
it's visible.
yeah, thank you. So Bhavanam C2C is the one of the fastest growing e-tech platform dedicated executively to civil engineering students and the professionals. So our mission is just simple, it's just to bridge the gap between what the students learn in the college and what the civil industry truly needs. All our courses are taught directly by the top working professionals from the leading construction companies as well as IIT trained experts. So in our Bhavanam C2C, you can check the webinars and workshops what we are organizing here. And also we explain the basic to advisor and advanced to job reality skills. We cover everything including many courses like AutoCAD, Revit, StatPro, BIM concepts, construction management, estimation, structural design, and there are many more courses. And you can see the all the courses here, the like structural courses, architectural courses, construction courses, BIM courses, and the workshops and everything. And our platform focus on project based learning, so students learn exactly how work is done in the real companies. We consistently receive excellent reviews from the students across the India. And also you can see the podcast videos. I'm sorry. So you can also see the podcast videos with the like experienced candidates, like he is the Shravan, who he's a civil engineering and the YouTuber. So you can also get the complete civil engineering, like civil engineering related videos here. And thank you so much for giving this chance. And now Anjali is taking the AutoCAD course, so she will start the class.
Thank you, Sushma. And hi, everyone. I think everyone doing great there. So I will be the AutoCAD instructor for the BIM batch 2. So can you confirm me I'm audible to you? Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
madam.
okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. So my name is Anjali. I'm the AutoCAD instructor from the Bhavanam C2C. So and so I will share my profile and the experience in AutoCAD. So then you will get the one clarity about your instructor. So and the content codes and about AutoCAD and why you need to learn AutoCAD and why you have to learn from Bhavanams. Okay. So now I'm sharing my screen. Okay, is my screen is visible to you guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, thank you so much. So here is an introduction about myself, and my name is Anjali Naik. I'm an graduated in civil engineer and through diploma and the BTech, and I'm past 2 years I'm doing as an civil engineer in AutoCAD and other softwares like Revit and STAAD, SketchUp, all the other things. And here is about myself and my experience. So here is my about my graduation, where I did my study and what are my technical skills and all over here. So here currently I'm working as an technical trainer in Bhavanam C2C, and now I'm dealing as an AutoCAD instructor also. So here my skills and my experience, what I done. So here I'm very professional and expert in AutoCAD, Revit, Architecture, SketchUp, StatPro, and 2D drafting. And 3D visualization means we can do AutoCAD means 2D AutoCAD is a 2D software like, so as well we have the 3D softwares also. I'm also doing those works also. And here I'm very comfort with doing Vastu and norms. These are the things about myself. And here my experience and past over the years I worked as so here is my experience working as AutoCAD designer in CAD from the past 1 year, and as well as NFC. I think you know about NFC. This is a central government department company, nuclear fuel complex. I worked as 6 months as a draftsman here. So I can teach you about the architecture designer and as well as the structural designer also. By using AutoCAD, how I will teach you how to do AutoCAD designer in designing means to elevate about exterior designing as well as the interior and analysis purpose also. So and also I'm doing in Revit trainer in Malared University and civil. I'm done the civil projects in Grow India and freelancer also. And by the end of the session, we will can build a confident about to do this project like this. Okay. So here, so can you confirm me? Is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So and ask me raise any issue if you have got anything. Okay. So this is about our software and content we are included. So this is about our governance. Okay. So here, this is about our Bhavanams. So here I'm very thankful to the Bhavanams for providing this opportunity, and we can build an confident and clarity about AutoCAD here by the end of the session. So here why we okay. So my screen is okay for you.
Yes, ma'am, it is okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. So here by the end of the session I will teach you how to doing work by using the AutoCAD. Okay. So and firstly wait a minute guys, I will. Okay. So here I will teach you about AutoCAD. So what is AutoCAD and why is AutoCAD is came and why we are choosing AutoCAD. Okay. So AutoCAD is a basically a computer based software, and why AutoCAD is founded means at that previous time we are doing the manual works, manual drawing, right, by using the drafters. At that by when we using so okay fine. So AutoCAD is an basically computer based software, and why we founded AutoCAD means at that time previously we are done with the all the drawings with the drafter. So by using the drafter we will get the more difficult like this at the previous time. So is this now easy to work out like this? Not right. So that wise for the easy work and the accuracy purpose we built and we founded the AutoCAD. And at that time we have the and now we are in the advanced versions. Okay, now it's okay. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. So before AutoCAD, we are working like this, and now is this possible in now generation? Not so okay, fine. So guys, first confirm me, is everything my audio and video is okay with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So when before AutoCAD we are doing all the works means all civil engineer work and other things all the things are done like this, and now generation is it possible? No, not right. Why? Because by doing work like this we will spend lot of time on the drawing, and we will miss the perfect and the accuracy. So that was we founded the AutoCAD. And who uses the AutoCAD means not only civil engineers uses the AutoCAD. AutoCAD is used by civil engineers, architects, mechanical, and the ACE all over the peoples. Uses AutoCAD, and they can build whatever they want. So here I will teach you the AutoCAD means I will teach you about the tools and the use of the tool, and the creativity is completely based on your creativity levels. Means so not only AutoCAD used by the civil engineers, right? So all over the people uses AutoCAD. So that ways we are here from the Bhavanams. We are here to tell you and teach you about the tool. Then you can use the tool in the in multiple ways. So here, so now we have the advancement, right? So in the technology, so this is the BIM technology. So here we can generate our plan in AutoCAD, and we can visualize in 3D and structural and estimations 3D, 4D, 5D. We can, so this is now trending. So this is here I'm showing the difference between the what is the civil and the architecture difference. Okay, so here this is the advancement nowadays. We can doing the work in multiple ways. So here and so now here is the we have the AutoCAD's versions. At the time, actually AutoCAD is founded by John Walker in 1982, and after that, at that time we have the generation. After that development, so we have the versions of the AutoCAD. So now the latest version of the AutoCAD is 2025, and here I'm giving the brief about who uses the AutoCAD. So here you can able to see who uses the AutoCAD. I already told you, that is the architecture, civil engineers, interior designers, mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, urban planners, manufacturing professionals, construction professionals. Everyone can use the AutoCAD. Okay, so before we learn going through AutoCAD, here is the some most important things. Those are functional keys and shortcut keys. So here we are when if we are able to confident about these keys, we can able to can do the project in easy way. Okay, so this is the functional keys, and this is the graphical user interface of an AutoCAD. Okay, after that I can show the software, open the software and show the softwares also. So here the in this session we will include the draw tools. After doing the draw tools, so we have to do some modification. So that was we have the modify tools, and after that for the measurement and the dimension clarification, we have the annotations. Those are text commands, dimensions, hatch, everything. And in this session we are including the vastu. So vastu and the building bylaws. So I think everyone's are from the civil department, right? So vastu is the most important and the heart of the designing. So and building bylaws also, to get an permission and to follow the Hindu literature. So we are we will teach you by following vastu and norms to the to build a plan by following the vastu and building bylaws, such as for example each region has the each norms and each norm. So I'm now staying in the Hyderabad, so that way I follow the GHMC norms and build and one project. So in this, and I get the permission in the same way. Here I'm taking an example about the plot area of the size 40 feet by 50 feet, and here I'm calculating my plot area and the plot area and giving setbacks everything by for the setbacks for the getting permission by following the these norms. This is the GHMC norms. I'm taking an example. Each region has the each norms. Okay, so here we can by this chart, following this chart and norm, we can divide the we can calculate the plot area. By calculating the plot area, we can able to divide decide the how many floors we have to raise and how many floors we will get the permission, and the parking provision, and the how many rooms we have to provide, and the road everything, and the which side we have to provide the facing, and where we have to place the rooms by following vastu. Everything will be done here, okay. And in this vastu, when that's all our thing about the norms here. And when it come here, it's all about the vastu, okay. And in this vastu, there are five important elements. Those are earth, water, fire, air, space. I think most of the people from the Telugu, right? So Panchabhutalu in Telugu. So by following I will teach you in this one how to set our entrance and direction. So sometimes compass is not available for us, so that time how can you fix our entrance by following the sun. In this way we are included here. Here I giving the brief about the how to set our entrance and how we get the clarity and the direction of all of the things. And here about when we are, and here so okay, so now generations everyone are wish to buy an house and apartment like plot area. So that was, in this way we are help you to guide you and teach you how to select the plot area in by vastu like this, okay, to get the profit and the losses everything in this way. And about the importance of the direction. So this is the room placements and entrance, all the things. And so this is the content we are included in AutoCAD, okay. So first I already shown in PPT, okay. So here about the introduction about AutoCAD and the main commands. And commands means I told you, right, that was the draw commands, modify commands, and the annotations. After that, all about Vastu. In Vastu, I told you about direction. About I will we will teach you about the importance of Vastu and how to work with the Vastu and decide the direction and the room placement and the selection of the plot, everything else. And after that, we taking an example about the one client requirement and the client requirement dimensions. We all work out about the to build and plan after. So by following the vastu and the GHMC norms, we will build and plan, and everything is included here in the AutoCAD course, okay. So by the end of the session, we will end of the course, we will build and plan and design like this, okay. So any questions? Is everything is fine? Hello, hello guys, is the everything is okay, fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Mhm.
Okay, 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 fine, fine, fine. If you have any doubts, you can also.
If anyone is having your doubts, so you can just share in the comment box so we can discuss all the doubts at the ending of this session.
Okay, so thank you so much, and I will over to you, Ashish sir, about to teach about the Revit, importance of the Revit, and about Revit software.
Okay, so am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Thank you for confirmation.
Mhm.
Welcome to everyone for this fantastic journey of BIM. in which you will learn lot many software, starts from AutoCAD to Revit to so and so, right? And myself, Ashish Pandit, and I have an experience of in this field of using this BIM software since more than 15 plus years. I have completed my graduation from the MS University, first class with distinction, and I have 10 plus years of experience of using academic of teaching all of these softwares in person to person, institute, professional uh, consultancies, multinational companies, webinars, demonstrations, and also online sessions after 2020. So till now, I have taught more than, I cannot say exact number, but more than 10,000 plus students in AutoCAD and more than 15,000 plus students in Revit and other BIM softwares. I have vast experience of using all of these software from very scratch level and also in the development mode or as a developer mode. So let me share my screen first and I will go through, I will show you my portfolio first and then after we will go through uh, what we will exactly cover in this end-to-end BIM training course, BIM practical based training course, project based approach training course, right? So let me know once my screen is visible. Anyone just can confirm?
Mm.
Okay, thank you. So myself, Ashish Pandit, I am senior BIM engineer and next year promoted to the BIM manager. And I have an experience of using BIM software since 2010. And my professional journey starts from 2010. Along with my professional journey, I have also taught all of this software in various academics and institutes and MNCs from 2010 to 2020. And currently, I'm working as a BIM manager in MNCs. So this is my portfolio in which I did lot many. I have used lot many softwares starting from AutoCAD. AutoCAD is a very basic software and very common software in order to do any sort of design. Start with the 2D design. Okay, as Anjali Madam explained you all of the things that for that purpose AutoCAD is widely used. After AutoCAD, next journey, if you want to migrate from CAD to BIM, Revit must be required, right? Because in the BIM, BIM stands for Building Information Modeling, and we will go through those slides as well. And Revit, not only the one flavor, but we will be have all those three flavors knowledge along with the Dynamo. So Revit architecture, Revit structure, Revit MEP, and Revit Dynamo. And we have covered, luckily we have covered all those four modules in our training with different instructor experts. So I have used Autodesk Revit, Navisworks, also Power BI, SQL, Python, Tableau, MS Project, Primavera, and these are some projects which I did in past in as a commercial level and executed those things. Also produce some technical manuals that what should be the standards when you are talking about drawing sheets, line styles, patterns, thickness, schedules, materials, and in terms of Navisworks, this is the software which is used for the clashing and analysis checking, okay, timeline and schedule manager. Then after Power BI, linking our Excel data and producing excellent charts. So all of this domain also with the MS project and Primavera. So all of this domain I have worked in depth and having an experience of using all of these softwares since more than 10 plus years and Revit 15 years. So what what's exactly BIM? BIM stands for Building Information Modeling, and why this one will be helpful to you. And before that, who are ex exactly the learners, or who can be exactly contribute in learning the BIM and can enhance their career in BIM? So all of the CAD managers, BIM managers, design engineering managers, then after project owners, then BIM professionals, architecturals, then after engineers, civil engineers, construction management, okay, site engineers. So all of that can change their career from CAD to BIM. I will quickly go through all of this side, and in the training, obviously we will be discussing in depth. So this is the introduction of the BIM. BIM stands for Building Information Modeling, and it is the life cycle of connecting model, the drawing to the schedules, and you can also use for the class detection and other purpose as well. So these are some different characteristics, physical characteristics, product characteristics, and some other functional data, geometrical data. I will just quickly go through all of these slides, and definitely in training, we will be use this slide in very much more deep dive. This is the definition of the BIM as per AIA. AIA stands for American Institute of Architects. BIM is a parametric 3D model that is used to generate plans, sections, elevation, schedules of all the necessary components to document the design of a building or any commercial project. So this is the what evolution of the BIM, right? So first concept of the BIM has been launched in the year of 1962, uh, and in 1963 some CAD-based software has also been introduced on the sketch pad, right? So this is the basic introduction about the BIM or history, how it evolves. Right now, many countries have fully adopted the BIM. In the UK, in the year of 2016, they have completely adopted the BIM, and many countries are still in developing stages to apply this BIM technology. And in India also, widely, many companies are using this BIM technology. So this is how your BIM evolutions has been come, starting from in the years of early 90s, or early 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, and how this life cycle contribute. So earlier, as mentioned by the Anjali ma'am, that earlier the process was preparing the drawings on hand based, right? So at that time, the process was very difficult to share the drawing, to modify the drawing, to store the drawing for a longer period of time. Then after CAD will be evaluated. So all the drawings will be prepared on the CAD. And right now we are preparing all the drawings in the uh, also model and drawing and documentation, reports, schedules, 5D, 4D, everything we are preparing in the BIM software. So what exactly BIM, or what are the various phases come inside the BIM? So planning, designing, construction, maintenance, operation, and sustainability. These are the various phases. And obviously we will all we will go through the deep dive of all of these phases in our training. And these are the various dimensions starting from the 1D. 1D means idea, that thought that we want to produce, let's say, G plus 20 story of multi-story apartment, let's say G plus 30 story of hotel, right? That is the idea. Then after 2D, as mentioned by the Anjali ma'am, that in the 2D we are preparing the AutoCAD drawings, 3D we are preparing the models in the Revit, 4D time schedules, bill of quantities, sustainability, facility management, all of those comes will be, these are the various dimensions that we can say in the BIM. So if someone will be ask you that you completed the course of the BIM, can you tell me what are the various dimensions comes in the BIM? What is 1D? What is 2D? What is 3D? What is 4D? So you can easily mention. And 1D means thought, 2D means drawings, and 3D means 3D models, 4D construction sequences. How your sequences will be there in the actual project during the construction phase, starting from the excavation to the foundation, PCC, laying out the ground floor, first floor, second floor, and simultaneously also going on the interior activities and so on, right? So construction sequences plays very vital role. Then after cost, obviously, to produce or to project any commercial project or residential project, cost is the very most important thing for the both, for the owner as well as for the designers or for the consultants, right? So we can also extract the cost, sustainability, how your building will be sustainable. That means we can do the solar analysis, we can do the temperature analysis, like in which temperature in very cold regime area, let's say where the temperature falls in minus, let's say in Canada, in the US, where the temperature falls in minus in some of the month of the year. So how your building will be sustainable, that we can also do. In the India, let's say where the temperature goes very high in summer, then at that time, what the um, sustainability will be there during those areas. Okay, so that you can also do in the BIM. Then after 7D life cycle information, you can manage your project through the 7D life cycle information. And these are some level of details. If somebody will be ask you, what are the various level of details comes in the BIM? So LOD 100, LOD 200, 300, 400, 500. These are standards LODs, level of details or level of development that we can say. LOD 100 means nothing but a conceptual model. LOD 200 is the appropriate geometry that can be adding some more information in LOD 100 model. Then after LOD 300 model, we are adding some more precise geometry. LOD 400, LOD 500, and these are various we can say uses of the BIM, because BIM is a single 3D database. Because from the BIM model, you can extract any form of information, what the type of the door has been used, what is the material of the floor that has been used, what is the area, what is the plaster area of this wall. Okay, if you select those elements, you will be able to extract all of those 3D useful insight informations from those model information, right? Then after why we have to use the BIM? Because BIM will be increases efficiency, collaboration, communication. So whatever the site maintenance cost, we can reduce it, because ultimately you are eliminate all the errors, okay, that are actually happen on the site. And as we know that on the site, if something has need to be repaired or reconstruct, or something has to be demolished and again construct those structure, that has been very large cost, right? Because in the site the cost will be terms in terms of lakhs, in terms of CRs, crores, right? In case of multi-story project. So all of those errors can be happen to the site, can be eliminated, can be neglect using all of these BIM technologies. That's why right now, nowadays, each and every multinational companies, even though professional consultancies are adopting the BIM technologies, so that they can provide better services to the client owner, and they can be decreases the time, cost, conflicts. And these are some advantages of the BIM: improve the visualization, faster and more efficient process, better services, okay, improve the productivity, quality, and so on. And these are the various softwares that has been used in the BIM, starting from the Revit. In the Revit, all of the three flavors: architecture, structure, MEP, and Dynamo. Then after Bluebeam, Synchro 4D, Primavera, MS Project, Green Building Studio, Tekla Structure, Star Pro. So these are the various softwares that has been come into the BIM. So this one is the basic intro about the BIM. And now I will be switch over to the Revit software, in which we will be discussing about architecture and structure. Okay, so what are the architecture in architecture project, in architecture domain, what are the things that we will cover? In the structure, what are the things that we will cover? Let me first explain you all of these things into the PDF format, drawing format, in which I can able to explain you all of the commands and everything. And finally, I can also show you the models which we have prepared in the Revit software itself. So this is the very first and very basic project that we will do in the Revit, in which we will learn, because you are totally new, you are totally fresh to the Revit, and you need to learn the software, how the 3D software will be works. So you need to extract the informations of from the CAD. Let's say from the CAD drawing, you have all of the information, and you can import those CAD files into the Revit and start modeling into the 3D, converting those 2D files, 2D model into the 3D model, and extract the documentation and drawing processes, right? So this is the one sample project that we will do. By this is this is very simple and very easy project, and trust me, by applying those techniques, that whatever we will learn first, we will learn all of the commands and all of the theories, then after fundamental concept, basic concepts, and what is the difference between CAD and BIM, how you can migrate from CAD to BIM, and what are the things that you need to keep in mind while you are learning the BIM, and such type of documentation we will be produced from the Revit, and we will be produced plans, elevations, sections, details, schedules, then after legends, okay, then after notes and everything. So this is the first project that we will be discussing about this BIM. So actually, what this project will be useful for us. From this project, you will be able to understand what is the process that exactly used in the actual construction or actual consultancy industry. Because learning the software is not important, but implement those of the tools and techniques that whatever you have learned so far into the real world project, into the real project is the key, right? Because after completing of the beams of beam training from the Burnham, whenever you are going to apply at any consultancy firm, rather than applying the CV, I will recommend it. You will be apply the portfolio along with the CV like this. That these are the projects that I did past. So by using this portfolio, you the person can be easily able to understand. Okay, that this colleague have such level of knowledge, because by using this portfolio, one can easily able to understand your level of skill in this software from the practical point of view. So this is the one simple project that we will do, and obviously you can add this project in your portfolio as well. Then after we will go some deep dive, right, and taking one example of one room related interior portion. Okay, and same technique you can apply in each and every floors and everywhere, right? But here we will go deep dive. Here you can see I have extracted one room. Okay, and here you can see the grid number, that is A, B, 1, 2, mention it here. Walls, those are mentioned it here. And this is the furniture plan. The scale is 1:50. And here each and every dimensions are mentioning at here, very very deep dive. Okay, along with some labels or text. Now F1, what stands for F1? So as you can see, F1 is the bed, and this is all comes automatically in the sense you need to model only the tagging, then dimensions, everything we can bring out with the automatic technology, so that if any changes will be there. Let's say right now this dimension is 590/74 mm, and if somebody will be changed this wall location, the dimensions and the tagging and the room area, everything will be updated automatically, right? So here, as you can see, furniture schedule has been extracted automatically. F1, how many F1s are there? Only one. F2, bedside tables. So F2, as you can see, these are the two F2s right there, right? Similarly, F3, F4, and each and every labels are marked at here. Those can be extracted or helpful for in order to understand the furniture schedule very easily, right? Then after casework schedule, Okay, casework 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So casework is nothing but furniture. So as you can see, this is the one casework, that is casework C6. Okay, and what are the numbers are there and everything. These are this is the legend. C1, that is a ceiling type tag. Then after this C1, then after mark, tool mark tag. Obviously, all of the tag have not been used in this plan only, but this is the standard legends or standard tags that what we are using. Then after we can also add the notes here. Okay, here you can see we can use the professional or develop the professional title blocks. Okay, that what exactly used in the construction industry. Then after this is what our wall finishing layout. From here, one can easily find out the dimension of the wall. As you can see, wall partition 01, wall partition 01. So this is the one type of the wall. Okay, here you can see wall partition of 02. This is the another type of the wall, right? Then after wall partition 01, what is the area, total area? Wall partition 02, what is the total area? And then after third one, okay, then after wall. So each and every types can be mentioning at here, and we can easily extract the areas, each and every wall area, and we can give the combined total area in form of the wall finishing schedule as well. We can also give the legends like selling legends, that what we have seen in earlier sheet. Then after we can use the floor finishing plan. How, what should be my floor material, right? That is also important. So what is the area that is covered of this floor? Then what should be my floor by floor finishing material? As we can see, what is the material that after floor tiles 1, tiles 02. Okay, then after this is the wooden floor. Okay, so everything we can mentioning, we can also mention the areas. Okay, and here the tagging is also there, because this is the exact information or exact amount of information that what the exactly construction industry will be required. And if you will be present your portfolio in this manner, then your value will be have much more greater, because you will be 100% comply the requirements that what the construction industry required, right? So this is whatever this is also our door plan. Here all the doors are mentioning at here, do D1, D2, D3, the size of the door. Okay, that is what height, what is the width, what are the number of doors. So this is the door schedules that what we can use. Similarly, we can also have some plumbing items like wash basin, then after WC, then after showering area. Okay, so these are all the dimensions and plumbing fixtures plans of the same room. Okay, we can mentioning it here. This is the ceiling information. So ceiling lighting plan. That these are all the things that we will see in our training curriculum. So this is the fan. Okay, light 4, light 5, then after light 6, light 7. Okay, light 8. So all of the lights are mentioning it here. Okay, and these are the tagging marks. Then after this is the ceiling schedule for the room, for the wet room C2, C1, C2. Then after these are the number of items, light 1, light 2, light 3 up to light 9. So total how many items has been used in this room. And these are some elevations that what we can produce. Or let's say an enlarged detail call out of bathroom. As we can say, this is the in-depth enlarged detail that what we can produce. And these are the 4 views. View number 1, view number 2, view number 3, view number 4. Now, what is the beauty of extracting the draws, extracting the drawings from the Revit? If you just click on this view, as you can see, you can directly go to that view. Okay, as you can see, wall number 4. Can you see? So this is what the beauty of this room. So as you can see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 elevations, and all of these elevations are also placed at here. So you can click on those views, and you can easily directly go to that views. This is what the key plan. So let's say out of this room, we are going interior about this bathroom, right? Then after we can also have some bedroom information in very detail, right? Okay. Then after you can see these are some elevations. Very nice presentation, because in architecture, presentation plays very vital role. I hope that many of the colleagues are also from the architect background also, okay, architecture background also. And even though as a civil engineering, we also have to take care about the architecture, right? So these are all the very detailed level of plans and 3D views, elevations, which we can extract from this project. And I will show you each and every techniques very step by step manner, that how you can extract all of these things, and what is the template, what are the things that you need to take care while you are using those things in your project. Okay. And then after, once you will be learn this exterior information, interior information, then you can combine those two informations, and you can able to extract such a final project of G+5 story of building, in which we are producing very fantastic model, and you can present this model as a as your portfolio, where you will be able to learn about your footing size, okay, then after column size, then the plan of the footing. As you can see, this is footing plan, okay. Then this is the one common section. So from this section you will be able to understand that what is the total height of the building, okay, what is this is the schedules, that what structural foundations, in which levels that it has been used. Then after, this is your ground floor plan, this is your first floor plan, and as you can see, the plans has been colored so that anyone can be easily extract the information, right, in terms of hatching, color, and so on, right. Then after, you will be have various other plans. I will show you each and everything very step by step manner. And for the one floor, I will be give you complete information related to the exterior, interior, and we can also able to extract such type of elevations. And here you can see this is the SIO presentation, okay, SIO graphics presentation, because such type of presentation will be required in order to give the 3D information very good manner, right? So architect generally using the Photoshop, but nowadays Revit is smart enough to produce such type of information directly from here. Okay, as you can see. Then after, you will be also have more elevation sections with some different level of presentations. Okay, as you can see, this is your 3D views, that what we will be produced in our model, okay, by importing the CAD file and starting modeling of this G+5 story building. And it's very simple and very easy. Trust me. If you follow the concept, if you have learned the fundamental concepts, and if you follow each and every lectures and also do the practice simultaneously, this is very easy to do. I'm telling you. And I will go through this training in such a manner that you will can follow each and every step very step by step. And these are some elevation sections like that. Okay. So this is what about all Revit architecture, right? Now let me go deep dive in structure portion also, because only the architecture cannot serve our purpose, right? So let's say this is the one project of the Revit structure. This is the what final deliverables, that what like structural engineers wants, right? All the dimensions are millimeters unless otherwise noted. Then after, you have to define the soil bearing capacity, but that what you have taken while you are designing the foundations. Then after, minimum concrete strength, that what has been used, design load, what you have taken. Then after, reinforcement steel, then after, covers of footings, columns, tie beams, slabs, concrete, and concrete curing, some instruction you can mention, and after, vibrator, that we have to use while using this things, right? Here you can see we can use or show the placement of the columns. As you can see, this is C1, and it is located at 125 mm, and these are the grid location. So as you can see, the grid number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vertically, and grid number A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H horizontally, and each and every grids are marked with the specific distance and wherever the column has been required. And this is the one enlarged detail, or we can say enlarged view, that has been extracted. As you can see, this form is sheet number 4. Okay, sorry, view number 4 and sheet number 11. So in sheet number 11, And in view number 4, this detail has been used. And as you can see, if I'm just moving the mouse here, the hand icon is there. So if I will be clicking at here, I can easily, as you can see, I can easily go to this view as well, right? As you can see, I can easily go to this view as well. So let me go through this process. This is what our axis and column location, that what is the grid axis, because for the structure point of view, grid is very vital point, okay, vital information, because grid locates the exact column location. So here we can say this is my, let's say 5D, D5 column. So this is my D5 column, okay, which is exact the intersection of the D5 column. If some columns are at an offset, here you can say this column is an offset, right? Not exactly center. So we can also mention like B5 column is at an offset of 375 mm from the grid 5 horizontally. Okay, similarly, let's say some columns are offset at vertically. You can also mention like that. So this is the first view that what the this is the first view which one will be required in order to plot the grid onto the side, right? And on the basis of that, excavation process can be carried out by using this foundations, and by providing up to below the ground what level that you need to go deep dive, right? Then this is my actual foundation plan view. So this is my F1, right? And this is my F2. And here you can mention what is the thickness of F1, what is the thickness of F2. Then after, what is the length, width, thickness, and what are how many total numbers of F1, how many total numbers of F2, and what is the exact volume. This is all the automatically comes. Okay, you do not have to worry about if you are adding any one of the any of the foundation F1, F2, F3, F4, it will be automatically added. If you will be subtract or remove any one of the foundation, it will be automatically subtracted from the model as well as from the drawing everywhere, right? Then after that, we need to also have tie beam location. Okay, tie beam is very most important. Like tie beam TB1, TB2, TB3. In my case, I have only one size, so I have used TB, and thereafter another tie beam. Okay. So this is a staircase. So staircase has been also used. So staircase volume also has been extracted. Similarly, we will also have ground floor slab. And in the ground floor slab, this is what beam and column. So this is, as you can see, B, B, B. So how many number of beams, ground floor beams. So total number of beams and ground floor slab schedule, you can also easily extract from here, right? And this is what exactly model that has been used. Similarly, we will also have the first floor slab. So how many number of column has been used, number of columns, C1, C2, C3, C4, and the dimensions. If the dimension is standard, you can also mention it here. If the dimension is not standard, then you can mention in the drawing as well, right? Then after first floor beam schedule, then after first floor slab schedule, so everything mentioning at here, and at which level my slab has been cast, that is also mentioning at here. Then after this one is have a parapet beam schedule. Okay, so this is my parapet beam schedule that we have used. Okay, and this is the one detail PB section, parapet beam section. And you can also able to give your 3D model information, multi-story building. I have extracted only up to 1 or 2 story building, but you can able to extract multi-story building as well, right? But the procedure will be remain the same. Till now, all of the drawings are homework drawing. Homework drawing means which one we will be define the dimension of the beam, column, slab, then after staircase, then after footing. Okay. Now let us we will talk about the reinforcement, because as you can see in the RCC, without reinforcement, your structure will be never strong, right? So reinforcement will be required. So we will also have to provide the reinforcement drawing. So we will have the foundation drawing. As you can see, this is my F1 drawing. This is my F2 drawing. Okay. So foundation drawing plan. This is my plan. This is my section of this foundation plan drawing. And here what each and every reinforcement, we will do the modeling. We will actually exactly model the reinforcement. And trust me, special vacancy will be there called rebar detailer. And the purpose of the rebar detailer has to model the reinforcement, to produce the drawing, and to produce the report or schedule. That's it. He or she doesn't have to take care about the architecture portion. He or she doesn't have to take care about the structure portion. Modeling of structure element, she or he doesn't have to do. Only do the model of the reinforcement, model of the extracting the drawing of the reinforcement, and extracting the report, bill of material, or bill of quantities of the reinforcement. Special vacancy of this role, and trust me, large number of vacancies are there, right? Because this process is very tedious and it requires a lot of technical knowledge. And as you can see, such type of beam reinforcement drawing, column reinforcement drawing, this is beam reinforcement drawing in longitudinal section. This is curve section in the plan. You can able to extract it. And as you can see, this is the column reinforcement. This is all everything automatically extracted from the beam model. Trust me, I am not putting single entity or single value in the schedule, right? So this is very most important. And then after we will have plan detail information, right? Beam layout in plan, beam layout in the schedules. Okay. And then after, this is my slab reinforcement. As you can see, ground floor slab beam reinforcement. And these are all the slab reinforcement, from where to where my slab will be gone. And these are the exact professional level of drawing extracted from the professional consultancy. Trust me, these are the exact drawing, and from this drawing the construction has been carried out on the site. And I will be teach you in this entire our training duration that how to produce such type of detailed drawings from the Revit. Because learning Revit is not important. Again, I'm telling you, learning AutoCAD is also not important. But from the AutoCAD, what best level of drawings you can produce, that is your skill. From the Revit, what the best level of model drawing and schedules that you can produce, that is the important, right? How better you will be coordinate, how better you will be read the drawing, how better your technical competency, how better your coordination with other discipline. So how better you understand or you coordinate with the architecture colleague, structure colleague, MEP colleague, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, firefighting, sprinkler design, fabrication design, detailer, steel detailer. Okay. Then RCC reinforcement rebar bender. Okay. How better you will be coordinate at the site. All of these things will be matter. Learning the software is not a big deal, but learning this skill and apply the skill in the real world project is the real world application. As you can see, this is the staircase drawing, right? As you can see, this is the last information of the staircase drawing, and you can able to extract such type of staircase drawing schedules from this project. Okay, so as you can see, everything like I have covered only very two-story of building, like foundation, then after first floor, and then after second floor. But the procedure will be remain the same for n number of story of the building. See, producing G plus 30-story building is not a big deal, but producing G plus 2-story building with each and every IFC drawing, IFC stands for issue for construction, or GFC. GFC stands for good for construction drawing. So to produce such type of drawing is the valuable skill, right? Otherwise, and resting will be copy paste. If you have produced, let's say, first floor very nicely and cleanly as a BIM manager, and if you convey the message to your team like BIM modeler and Revit designer that this is how you need to produce the drawing, this is how you need to extract the information, then the remaining procedure will be very easy. Okay.
Ashish sir, sorry for the interruption.
Yeah.
Can I
Sorry.
give 2
Yeah.
minutes, please?
Sure.
Okay, sir. Okay, sorry. Sorry, sir. Sorry for interruption. But here, guys, we have to need some important about the Bhavanam's courses. Okay. Sir, shall I share my screen?
Yeah,
2 minutes.
sure. Yeah, sure, sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, everyone. So here's the main important thing we have reached out is we are going to conduct in the Bhavanam batch BIM batch 2 from the November 27th. Okay. So in this batch, we are going to include the courses 10 tools in this one. And the first one is the basic. So is this am I clarity, everyone?
Yes, ma'am,
Can
your
you
screen is
confirm me?
visible.
Is my
Yeah, yeah,
screen?
yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. So here is we are going to conducting a BIM batch 2 from November 27th onwards. So in this BIM batch 2, we are included the 10 tools. Those are namely AutoCAD for the I told you about the importance of AutoCAD, right? So that is the totally about the 2D drafting and the designing work. And the Revit arc, Revit structure, and Revit MEP is about the 3D means we can give the exterior designing and the interior designing and the video animations, quantity schedule, all over the things in Revit arc and the Revit structure. In Revit structure, we will include about the loading analysis and we can analyze the building about load calculation and all over the things. Is this right, Asis sir?
Yes, actually that can be possible, but
Yeah,
in order to design the structure properly, I suggest that we are using the Start Pro or ETABS.
yeah,
That one will be the better.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we are going to connect in the Revit architecture, Revit structure, and the Revit MEP. Revit MEP means the mechanical, electrical, and the plumbing. And we are the included the 4D softwares means the estimations also. Those are Bluebeam and the Syncrophone and the 5D for the Naviswork, Primavera, Dynamo. For the clash reduction, we are using the Dynamo and the Autodesk Construction Cloud, and we are offering this course with the cost is 16,000 including GST. This course is available for the 18,000. So you can join through our website, that is a new dot bhavanam c2c. So here, see, our website is new.bhavanam c2c. We can enroll from we can visit our site from through Google, like by this website. And also we can see our app in the open play store, and in this one go for the search Bhavanam c2c. Then you can got our app Bhavanam c2c, and you can install our app, and you can also enroll for this course. Okay. And so this is Bhavanam batch BIM. Bhavanam is providing BIM batch 2. Okay. So this is the batch 2 course. In this one you can see the so this is the currently this course duration is for the 4 months, means 6 months. 4 months for the classes and the course all over things explanation, and the later 2 months is the completely working on the real time projects. Okay, so we are going to working on the real time projects, and we will guide you and teach you how to do the real time projects on sites or real works all over things. Okay, and live sessions are continuing doing for the 6 months, and the access for the validity for the recorded video sessions for the 3 years. Okay, so this is the about the BIM detailing about batch 2 what we are included in this one. Okay, you can enroll from here. Go to the Bhavanam C2C app and go to the store page. In the store page we can see the BIM batch 2. This is the information about the BIM batch 2. See, this is the soft tools we are included in the BIM batch 2. So you can see here Autodesk Revit architecture, structure, MEP, Bluebeam, Synchro 4D, Naviswork from Primavera, Green Building, all over the things. So we can see our demo class sessions also. Okay, so you will get the certificates by the end of the session, and we will provide the portfolio. We will help you for preparing the resume, portfolio, and all over things. So here is the payment details, everything. So GST. So interested people can reach our team. We will help you about the discount or everything. We will help you about anything. Okay. So this is the thing I want to reach out to you about the BIM batch 2 from Bhavanams. So thank you, Ashish sir. You can continue now.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
So
Sir, 1 minute. And student, if you have any doubts, you can ask at the end of the session. Then we will interact with you and we will clarify all the doubts. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. You will continue.
yeah, is my screen visible?
No, sir. Can you reshare it?
I think now it's visible.
Yes, it's completely fine now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Fine.
Thank you. Thank you. So we were talking about the RCC project, okay, and in which how exact the site will be demanding. And as ma'am Anjali ma'am told you just recently that in live project in how the exactly MNC's documentation will be required, right? So initial 4 months you will be learn all of the tools, techniques, and last 2 months you will be learn the real world project. Okay, so this is how our things will be goes in case of RCC. And trust me, if you can able to produce such type of documentation from the Revit structure related to the reinforcement modeling and documentation of the reinforcement and quantification of the reinforcement, more than enough to the consultancy. I'm telling you very honestly. Out of this 100%, maybe 60 or 70% is used in the actual construction industry, because I have touched upon each and every concept and each and every topics, okay, in the RCC project. Similarly, why we have to laptop for the structure, steel structure, right? So for the steel purpose also Revit is used. So in the Revit also we can able to model the steel structure like steel warehouse. Okay, so in steel warehouse also you can able to say we can use the nodes like all the dimensions are in millimeters, levels are in millimeters unless and otherwise noted. Then after what is the grade of the steel has been used. Okay, then after building class, then after minimum build length, all of the steel properties, there are steel notes that what we have to mention it here. Obviously, our structure has been steel, but our foundation will be the concrete, right? So on the concrete foundation, our steel structure is going to be raised. So first of all, if someone is working on the site, they can be easily track that on the foundation we have to use the base plate, and on the base plate we have to use the bolt, and using the bolt connection and base plate, then we can insert the steel structure column. Okay, so this is the what the first drawing, that is base plate layout drawing. Okay, so this is the base plate. Okay, and this is the column one, and this is the footing one. Okay, and if you see, this is the enlarged view of this, right? So if I can go here, as you can see, this is my base plate one. So such type of detailing will be required. Plate, then after hole, okay, then after grout thickness will be required. Okay, each and every neat and clean dimensions will be required. Then after base plate one, this is the section of the base plate, that how it will be look like, right? So what is the grout thickness has been used, then after what is the depth of the footing, then after what are the anchor bolt details. Okay, as you can see, 8 anchor bolt, 24 diameter, grade 4.6. Okay, so that has been used. And this is the detail about base plate 2, and this is the section of the base plate 2. Then after using the base plate, we have to give to the plans and sections. So as you can see, this is the portal frame axis B2F. Okay, this is grid number B2F. So B, C, D, E, F. These are all the internal arrangement. And these are the two external, A and G. A and G are the external. So for that, we have produced another one, as you can see, A and G, right? Because in internal, we have to keep space open, and in external our space has been closed with the cladding sheets. We can say claddings. Okay, and here the openings are used, right? And here each and everything has been detailing very neat and clean, as you can see. Purlins, cleat, gazette plate, base plate, rafter. Okay, all of these steel terms that has been used. Then after you can say this is the typical detail of hodge connection, knee hodge connection detail, section. Then after apex connection, then after section, typical fly bracing detail. Okay. Then after door header beam connection details. Each and every details that what we have to use. Then after this is the elevation, side framing elevation, axis 1 and 3. Why axis 1 and 3? Because 1 and 3 are the exterior one and second one is the interior one. So axis 1 and 3 is this, and these are all the major details. Okay. And then this is the schedule. So we will go through each and everything about this, how to produce this exact amount of information. I will show you the Revit model of this, and I will also show you how we can able to extract all of this information from the Revit drawing. Okay, in practical our training curriculum. And lastly, we can also able to produce roofing framing layout. Okay, top portion. And finally, this is our what 3D view. As you can see in the PDF, it's get much more time to this document. You can imagine that what the level of details has been extracted. Once this one will be completely loaded, I will show you. And this is the roofing framing layout. That what we have to extract it. Okay. Now, finally, after learning all of this architecture structure tool, we will also share with you reference material of the training that using this material, you can refer or revise your Revit at any point of time, as you can see. This is the reference material that what I have prepared and I will share with you. Our team will be share with you, and this material you can able to use. And finally, this is the entire course content that what I will be covered. Introduction to BIM, then after Revit architecture from the tools, then after we will see the projects, then after we will see the family creation, massing, template creation, everything. And this is the entire detailing course content. Okay. And then after same for the Revit structure. So tools, RCC project, steel structure project, then after family creation, and lastly, I will also show you at the last of this workshop, last day of the workshop, Dynamo plugin in the Revit. So this is the entire thing that what I want to share with you. And this is the Revit files. These are the Revit files. So starting from the project one. So as we can see, this is your project one. That what you will be able to create such type of project from the Revit topo surface, adding the trees, then after walls, floors, then after roofs, columns. Very simple and very easy project to follow along, right? Very simple and very easy, because this project will be required in order to get starting with the Revit and to have better understanding in the Revit. Then after we will be go through the project one. After project one, we will be go to the interior project. As you can see, this is the interior one project. All of the sheets I have shown you in the PDF, but I want to show you the 3D view. So as we can see, this is the 3D view of one room, particularly one room. As you can see, what the level of details that what we have used, very large level of detail. As you can see, can you see? And here is the ceiling and each and everything has been used. So this is the what exactly the 3D information cutting plan, and in the cutting plan, how the wall will be look like. Everything has been very nicely placed and documentation at here. And here from here, you can see various floor plans. We can extract it. Then after various ceiling plan, we can extract it. Then after 3D views, elevation, schedules, okay. Elevations of the bathroom, then after bedroom, building elevations, then after entrance elevations, living room elevation, storage room elevation. Each and every elevation we can extract from this thing. Then after we can also able to extract sections, drafting views. Drafting view means standard views. That what this is the welcome screen. Let's say interior design in Revit, modeling and project documentation, interior design project. And these are some legends that what we can use, that we have used in the drawings, right? So key plan legend, if which one will be show the key plan. Okay. Then after legend, what are the various legends that we have used? And finally, last but not least, that is the schedule. So case for schedule. Then after, selling schedule, door, window, room, furniture, lighting, plumbing, wall finishing, each and everything we can extract it from the Revit. And these are the sheets that what we can produce from the Revit. And as you can see, sheet number one, furniture plan. In the sheet number one, these are the views has been used. So if I will be open it, same thing which I have shown you in the PDF, same thing is here, because that PDF has been extracted from this Revit drawing, Revit model, Revit project. Okay. So as you can see, such type of sheet we can able to produce it. And I will show you how to produce the sheet, how to produce the views, how to produce the documentation and everything. And finally, last but not least, that is the about our large multi-story project, that is the G+5 story building, and which you can able to model such type of 3D, like this is our roof, then after basement, then after ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor, and such type of modeling you can do it. Okay. Exterior modeling, interior, obviously we have seen. Then after out of that, related to structure point of view, we will have the project of RCC project of the same. So as you can see, this is my RCC project, and here you can see these are all the black things, that is the reinforcement has been used. So as you can see, reinforcement has been modeled into the beam, column, slabs, as you can see, right? Footings, these are the reinforcement has been modeled in the footing. So I will show you the sample of everything, and the remaining procedure or remaining steps will be remain the same. That is the repetition. So I will be showing you each and everything. And here also you can able to see that will have the structural plans, floor plans, ceiling plans. Okay. Then we will be have the 3D views, sections, ledger, schedules, and all of the sheets. Okay. And lastly, we will be have steel structure project. So we will be have the steel structure project. Just a minute. Yeah. So we will be have the steel structure project of warehouse, right? Warehouse steel structure projects. As you can see, such type of 3D warehouse, we can able to extract it or generate it from the Revit. Obviously, we can start from the modeling, then after documentation, detailing, then after finally we can able to produce the uh, drawings, call out, schedules, reports, and different views, right? So such type of detail. Just a minute, it is loading because my model is too much heavily loaded. As you can see, this is the warehouse. As you can see, each and every connection details, then after joint details, everything has been used in this project. Okay. So I will show you how to model such type of steel structure, start from very scratch level. Okay. And this is how your entire journey will be there. So along with me, you will be able to learn tools plus 5 projects. One is project one, then after project two, then after G+5 story building project, then after RCC project, and then after steel project. And using this project, we will be cover the entire structure of this 4 modules. That is introduction of BIM, Revit architecture, Revit structure, and lastly, I will also show you how to use the Dynamo plugin in our Revit environment also. So that's it from my end, and I think also the time has been ended. So now it's open forum for the public. You can ask the questions, and Sushma ma'am can handle, and I can go through the address all of the questions one by one.
Guys, anyone is having doubts? So if yes, you can mute your mic.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Revan. So one by one, can you mute your mics? So yeah, Revan, you can ask your doubt.
Actually, I have that one small doubt. It means like currently now I am working, right? So I have one small glitch about on it. Is there any while we are applying the jobs, my experience was considering or not?
Okay, so I can address your question, and see, experience is exactly what? Experience is like what you have worked on any consultancy. But yes, you can mention that during my training journey, I have used the software, I have worked on the project, and I have created a portfolio. And if you present all of those three things, and if you complete all the assignment, that what we will be given to you, or all the instructor will be given to you one by one. And if you completed all of the assignment, and if you will be create exact portfolio, then I don't think so that you will be get difficult to find the job, because you know what exactly public. Suppose right now I am BIM manager having experience of 15 plus years. If someone will be come to me, and I am taking on regular basis of so many interviews, right, for the post of the Revit modeler, Revit detailer, and rebar modeler, and BIM manager also, BIM engineer also. So what exactly I want, I'm telling you what my expectation is. First of all, I will be go to the CV of the person. Then I will be asked the portfolio. If he or she doesn't have the portfolio, send to me. Then I will be go through some one engineer below, who is working under me, taking one small interview, in which verbal interview will be there, in which all of the things can be asked. Then what is the Revit, and some verbal questions are there. If he will be able to complete that interview, then I will be take the interview of that person, in which I will be practically see or practically go through one process, giving one drawing in PDF format, and giving one timeline, let's say 1.5 hour, or let's say 2 hour, and giving some task. You have to do the model, you have to do the documentation, and you have to do the quantity. And I will not provide any template or any reference things. By using the standard Autodesk template, he or she has to do everything. And within that time frame period, whether he or she complete or not. If he she complete, and let's say I will be check the quality of the model, check quality in the model, in the Revit model. Then after I will be also check with the collaboration of Revit with other softwares, and so on and so forth. And then after it has been decided whether this colleague is totally fit our organization or not. So trust me, each and every process which I will be do, I will be guide to you, right? And if you completely follow each and every session, you can also take the example of the batch one of all of our instructor lectures. All of the instructor have fully professional way they are working, and they have more than 5+ years of experience. I have 15+ years of experience, and all of the sessions that whatever we are giving and whatever we are delivering, if you do the practice, you will be able to get the job. Trust me. You, even though from your interview, the person can be learned. I'm telling you, because we are delivering you from very basic level to the expert level of training, and we will cover each and every content of this software.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Is anyone else?
Uh, Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Sir, I am a final year student from Kannur.
Okay,
Currently, I'm doing a project on BIM modeling.
okay.
So, uh, are you going to teach us like how to do clash detection of MEP projects and structural and also
Yes, that
architecture?
one will be did in Navisworks software. So in
Yeah.
your day 2 or day 3, I don't know what the timeline will be there. That Sushma madam will be conveyed to you. And in that Navisworks software, the process of finding the class detection, then after timeline scheduler, then after animator, quantity quantification, everything will be there. And even though one more instructor will be there who will be also taking care of the Revit MEP also. So
Okay.
yes, you will be definitely learn those concepts. Yes.
Yeah, and also what will be the level of development for our project, sir? Like,
Yeah,
will it be?
LOD, yes, from the architecture and structure point of view, whatever I have shown you,
Yes, sir.
that can be considered LOD 300, 350 to 400. I am telling you, because those level of development, LOD 400 type of development or documentation, if you can produce, then LOD 500 doesn't have much more difference.
Okay.
But that most of the country, most of the consultancy go for the LOD 400 because much more detailed documentation is not required. Because from your drawing, because this is the nowadays this we have the technology. Earlier we are all the producing the drawing from the AutoCAD 2D and we are doing the construction on site, right? So at that time no LOD will be there, but still the construction were going on. So up to LOD 400, it's more than enough. If you have the knowledge of up to LOD 400, it's more than enough. But yes, you can also go for the LOD 500 also. But if you have the knowledge up to LOD 400, migrate to LOD 400 to 500, it's very easy task.
Yeah. Currently, I
It,
have an idea of
Mm.
till LOD 300, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes. Any other questions? Anyone have? In the chat box, I think someone have drop a one question. Someone asked me in the private chat related to the software. I am copy paste those question and maybe Bhavnam team, Bhavnam technical team will be address this question related to license. So Venki, I think Venki colleague name is there who is providing you support related to the license software of Revit.
Yes, yes, sir.
So Sushma madam, can you address this question or shall I read?
Yeah, can you please read it once?
Okay, yeah. The question has been asked like, is crack Revit is there so that we can do the practice for the next workshop? So ultimately the question is like, will you provide the software for the practice? So just in the previous batch, we have provided the software, but for more
Yes.
details, Shushma ma'am can give you the details. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. We are providing the software installation support also, so they can get the student version software installation.
One more also questions come to me in private. Sir, I don't know what is LOD. You do not worry. What is LOD? We will cover in detail in our deep dive training session. LOD is nothing but level of detail and level of development. And what is level of detail and level of development? Level of detail and level of development means what? To which level you are giving the detail to the client, right? Uh, let's say you are giving basic level of detail or advanced level of detail or much more detail, and by on the basis of that, your LOD is defined. So definitely, we will cover deep dive in this topic uh, in our training session. But as of now, you can remember as LOD is level of detail or level of development. Someone also asked the question, give detail of Dynamo. Yes, I will provide you the detail of Dynamo also. But I think Sushma ma'am, Dynamo we have covered on last day, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes. So Dynamo session we have covered on last day. Our today's agenda was for the AutoCAD, Revit architecture, and Revit structure. So Dynamo on the last day, I will definitely mention you what is Dynamo, and I will take 15 to 20 minutes, and I will also give you some demonstration on live demonstration on the Dynamo session. That what the level of or what uh, models that you can build using the Dynamo automation. One more question coming, sir, how wall design and building? Which one will be the first design, either Revit architecture or Revit structure? See, it's a wall layout or wall orientation, as mentioned by the Anjali ma'am. That is first design in AutoCAD, and that is first design in architecture point of view, because architecture will be fixed the location of the wall, and architecture will be fixed some architecture element. But yes, if the wall is structural, like wall has to carry the load, let's say retaining wall is there, or let's say underground basement wall is there, where wall is RCC. At that time, the structural colleague will be decide the size of the wall, means width of the wall, what is the reinforcement has to be used in the wall, what is the load exactly coming on the wall. Because in the basement wall, earth pressure is there, because from around the four side, your walls, your ground is there. So earth is acting the pressure on the wall. So at that time, your wall must be RCC wall. So those type of walls designed into the Stalper software or ETAP software, and those type of walls designed by the structural colleague. And we also have to take care about the soil bearing capacity of the wall, soil bearing capacity, and also what thickness of the wall, rebar that what we have used. So basis, if you are designing the structural wall or RCC wall, that wall has been designed by the RCC colleague. And if you are designing the architecture wall, that wall has been designed by the architecture. Because in architecture wall, generally in India, we are using the brick walls, right? So 230 brick, 300 wall thickness, then after 115 wall thickness. So partition wall, because those walls are only used for the partition, not taking the load structure, because nowadays each and every structures are prepare frame based structure. So walls are just to divide the area. One more question has been come. I don't have any idea about Revit software and other software. In fact, I couldn't understand this workshop, but I am interested in learning software. How can I? Will you teach from starting? Yes, Abhiram, you will be get each and everything very scratch level from the 27th November. Anjali ma'am will be start AutoCAD, and once the AutoCAD will be completed by her, then after I will be start Revit, in which you will be learn each and everything very zero level, and we are considering that you do not have any sort of experience of using any one of the software. Everything has been taught very zero level, and first you are going to learn the tools, then after you will be going to learn the projects, and then after you will be learn the actual real world project documentation, drawing extraction and schedules and so on. And in further workshop, and I will request to all of you also attend day 2 day 3 workshop also, because lot many things are there. Navisworks, Synchro 4D, Bluebeam, as mentioned by the Sushma ma'am. Lot many softwares we will be covered in this workshop. So try to attend all the all this workshop so that you can have the glimpse that what exactly we are covering. One more questions coming that from the Tarak. Sir, you said that different types of project based on that which company will recruit us. So basically, the company who is doing the BIM work, BIM outsourcing work, or let's say BIM work, that type of companies nowadays each and every companies doing the BIM services. So company who is doing the BIM services, uh, those companies have recruitment. And also I don't know from which region you are, from your local region also the local consultancy means the consultancies whose employee size is around 10 to 15. Those companies or those consultancies are also using or also adopting the BIM technologies. So there are many ways are there, and we will also help you. Bhavnam C2C will be also help to you, and they are also dropping the message and also posting the recruitment of various BIM level of vacancies like BIM modeler, BIM detailer, BIM rebar detailer, okay, BIM project manager. So various vacancies we are also posting. Poonam C2C also posting to you, posting to the group, and they will be also help to you to prepare the project portfolio so that you can have the perfect portfolio. You can also have the perfect CV to get the proper job. And we are all instructor provide you the proper assignment and everything.
Bye. Aduta Nodokoro.
Can you mute Abhiram? Yes. So we will be also provide you each and every assignment and material, uh, uh, things like that. Sir, what is the initial package of BIM? So can earn in Bangalore. That depends on the level of companies. I cannot be tell you the exact figure, but yes, good amount of salary will be there on the fresher level, or who has proper portfolio, proper knowledge, proper technical competency. Good level of package will be there. And yes, in the Bangalore, like mega city, or have the very good level of package other than the local cities. Abhiram have one more question. BIM is better or structural engineering is better? Nowadays, BIM vacancies and BIM is getting much more deeper, much more have vacancy and also have good package in terms of BIM. So if you enhance your career in BIM, it will be very good. And yes, along with your BIM, if you have the knowledge of structure engineering, what you can design the structure, you can have fantastic offer, I can tell you, because you are the colleague, you are designing the structure, you are modeling the structure, you are documenting the structure, and you are producing the bill of material, drawings, and everything. So you can imagine you are like one man army, that what he or she can do each and every activity. So if you combine these two technologies, it will be have a good amount of I can say knowledge or package. So both one will be required. One more question from Sai. Sir, if I miss live class, how can I cover it? So I think Shishma madam, recorded session will be also available. Yes.
Yes, sir. The course is only 6 months course, but for the recorded videos, we are giving for 3 years validity.
Yes. So as mentioned by the Sushma ma'am, recorded video session will be also available to you. So if you missed any live session, you can also refer the recorded session.
Yes.
And after watching the recorded session, if you have any doubt or queries, you can always ask. And we will also have the WhatsApp group, right, ma'am?
Yes, sir. The students
Okay.
who are enrolled the course, if the students is having any doubts while the class is going on, or the students are having the doubts while they are watching the recorded videos, so they simply can take a screenshot and they can ask in the WhatsApp group. So you can answer for those questions. So we will help the students in the doubts also.
Good. And try, and one more thing I want to show you that what is the best features of our training course. Daily, whenever you will be attend some topics, let's say in AutoCAD or in Revit or in any software, you will be get some quizzes in our group, so that you can also validate whether the topic which I have covered, whether I should be able to properly understood or not. And if you have any doubt, you can always address to ask to anyone of the instructor, and they are very eagerly to reply on your question. One more question. Thank you, sir. After we learn all of this software, which is the base role we get? The base role you will be get like BIM engineer base role, or we or very lowest level of grade role is BIM modeler. But see, I will show you in my PPT. There are various levels are there. BIM modeler, then after BIM engineer, then after junior BIM engineer, senior BIM engineer, and then after BIM manager, and then after BIM coordinator. So I will show you in my training various roles of the BIM are there. One more question is there. Sir, how to download BIM software in laptop? As mentioned by the Sushma ma'am, uh, technical team supporting will be given to you. So Sushma ma'am will be help to you, and also along with another colleague, Venki will be help to you to get the software. One more question is there, sir. Is 3 days sufficient to cover all of this topic in BIM? No, actually, these 3 days is the workshop that what you will be get during the next 6 months of live training. 3 days not sufficient to cover all of the topics in BIM, but in these 3 days you will be get a glimpse. Today you got a glimpse of AutoCAD, Revit architecture, and Revit structure. Next tomorrow you will be get a glimpse of another softwares, and last day you will be get a glimpse of remaining softwares. Glimpse means what? Basic overview. That what you will be learn from this workshop. You will be able to understand that what that level of knowledge that our expertise that our instructor have, who will be guide to me. Then after, what the level of detailing they will be provide to me. So those type of information you will be get from these 3 days. And obviously once your batch will be start and once your course will be start, you can able to ask any questions at any point of time, and all of the instructor are very co-friendly and very user-friendly, and they will be address your questions in a very professional manner, and they will be also able to address your questions in the sessions also, Q&A sessions during the live training, so that by sharing his or her screen, so that you can able to get the answer of your question. One more question asked from the same colleague. Sir, what about the 6 month structure fee? Is there any EMI option? So this question can be addressed by Sushma ma'am.
Sir, if the students are interested, so they can text for us personally, so we can talk with them.
Okay, so I recommended Balaji Sharma that you can ask the same question to the Sushma madam, and Sushma madam will be address your question, and she will be get personally contact to you, and she will be address your question. Yes, you're welcome. Your yes. Any other question? Anyone have? And yes, it is not necessary that you need to ask each and every question now. If you have any question later on, you can feel free to ask any question to the Sushma madam or to any one of the colleague of the Bhavnam C2C team, and they will be transfer the question to all of the instructor, and we will be also giving you the proper answering to each and every your questions. but still you have few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. If anyone have any question, they can ask in public chat or directly unmute yourself and you can also ask the question. Later on, you can also coordinate with the Shushma ma'am, and she is a very helping, supporting role. And I have seen her supportive in each and every domain. She support you a lot. So whenever you contact you, Shushma madam, immediately she will be respond to you, and she will be address your question, and she will be transfer your question to proper instructor, and she will be also help you to get the proper answer. So you can ask to Sushma madam, you can get in touch to the Sushma madam at any point of time. One more question is coming. Sir, can you please tell me about the BIM job role that civil engineering can do? Yes, as mentioned earlier, there are various BIM roles are there, starting from the junior BIM modeler, then after senior BIM modeler, then after junior BIM engineer, senior BIM engineer, and lastly BIM manager and BIM coordinator. Various roles are there, and definitely in my PPT, I will be covered because my first topic is introduction about to BIM, and in this introduction about the BIM, I will be cover everything. What is BIM? What are the various roles of the BIM? And what are the various level of details of the BIM? And what are the various LODs coming in the BIM? So as a fresher, which is best role? So I suggest if you join as a junior BIM modeler, you will be learn a lot because you will be doing each and every process by yourself. Nobody will be support you as a junior BIM modeler, so that you will be going through entire process. But as and when you will be get the experience, you will be promoted your role also. Uh, Still anyone have any question can feel free to ask. One more question is coming. What type of works that can a BIM modeler do? See, basically, what is the role of BIM modeler? Modeler means to do modeling. Let's say some sort of drawing has been coming in the form of AutoCAD and in the form of the PDF. Because sometimes also the scan to BIM. This is also one most important role. Scan to BIM. You do not have AutoCAD drawing. You do not have the PDF drawing. You have the scan point available in your Revit, and from that you need to do the model. So BIM modeler can do to do the exact modeling of the project, modeling of the structure, we can say, right? Whether it is a multi-commercial structure or private structure or institutional structure or any one of the structure. And that structure will be transferred to the junior BIM engineer. Junior BIM engineer and senior BIM engineer will be correct that structure first and able to extract the drawings from the structure so that they doesn't have to start from the scratch. Uh, Anyone have any other question? Still, we have 2 minutes. If anyone have any question, you can feel free to ask. Okay, one more question is coming. Sir, share the PPT in our group and explain the all instructor to parents, sir. All instructions to parents. Actually, I could not able to, sir, share all the PPTs in our group and explain all instructions to parents, sir. Okay. So I mean, you are asking about training material. So yes, definitely, Shushma madam will be help to you to get the training material, and PPTs and everything will be also uploaded in our course platform, and Sushma madam will be give you each and every training material shared by the instructor, and she will be also get each and every material from the instructor and share to each and every student. One more question is coming. Uh, Sir, in a company, a group of BIM modeler are working with the project, or just one BIM modeler can do the work? Yes, very good question. Very good question. I really appreciate your question because this is very most technical question. And the answer of this question is in the MNC or in any company, one project handled by the multiple person. It is not necessary that only one person handling the one project handling by the multiple person. So in Revit, there is a facility called work sharing. Work sharing means you can able to work your project with multiple colleagues. And by using this technology, I will show you what is work sharing and how to work centrally among with all of the uh, colleagues to connect with. So your question is totally fine, and I will be show you what is the exact way to to do the work in the sharing mode and how the people are connecting in a single project, and how the drawings are extracted, and everything will be I will be show you in our training. Thank you, sir, for answering my all the questions. Okay, welcome.
Sir, one last question, sir.
Yeah, sure, please.
Sir, are you going to explain about the parameters also, sir? Like shade parameters and all?
Yes, definitely. That is coming into the family creation. That is project parameter and share parameter. And recently, what I have explained you, that is working in work sharing mode. So share parameters, we will be definitely cover it. And project parameters like family parameters. In the family parameters, we will have two parameter, project parameter and instance parameter. We will be definitely covering those things in that very detail because that is the core heart of the Revit, like
Yes.
creating the or developing the parametric modelings or parametric families from the Revit. That is the core heart. Like in AutoCAD, as Anjali ma'am explained you that from the AutoCAD you can able to get the blocks, attributes with editable properties. Okay, so one block is there and that block you can use 100 times with different properties. Similarly in Revit, we will be have the functionality called parametric beam family. So we will be, I will be show you how to generate parametric beam families from the architecture point of view, structure point of view, and also the MEP sir will be showing you how to generate the MEP families parametric based point of view.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, last question. What are the current global trends in beam adopted modular construction? So yes, global trend, if we are going to see that, if we are going to see the future of the beam is widely used because nowadays people are connecting to the beam because everyone wants that he or she uh, do the work from the home or from the office. Okay, and to get good level of package, and for the civil engineering, beam is the best opportunity. So I can tell you the trend of the global in the beam is widely used, and even though if anyone from the outside of the country, let's say from the Gulf country or USA or Canada, they have multiple fantastic opportunities in the beam. So, Sushma madam, can we conclude the session?
Yes, yes, sir. So thank you so much for each and everyone to join the workshop. And I hope we can all meet tomorrow for the next session.
And yes, as I mentioned, if you have any question at any point of time, you can always contact to Sushma madam or any one of the colleague of the Bhavnam C2C team. We will be definitely address your each and every question.
Yeah, so if anyone is having any doubts, you can text for our personal numbers. You can see the admin numbers in the WhatsApp group. So you can text for those numbers.
Yes. So you have already have the contact number of the admin team of the Bonum C2C team, and you can always contact to them, and they will be transfer the questions to proper instructors, and you will be definitely get your answer as soon as possible with proper justification.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone.